Today's day 7. Ain't no stopping me. You know what I realized? The last time I wore a hat and drove, like before this whole candy store uniform with a hat era began, I actually hit someone because my hat was kind of like blocking. I don't know. I can't like drive and wear sunglasses or like wear a hat and like I actually hit this lady with a hat on. I was coming from the gym and I just was like it obstructs your view. So I'm just like, okay, 7 days of going to work and 7 days of driving a car and not hitting another car. Brittany, we lit. But I'm going to my day 7 of being a cashier, candy maker. It is so hot, you guys. It's so hot. What did I do? Oh, I came in, the manager had a list of things for me to do. I completed the first page and I slowed down. I stopped once I completed the first page and I forgot I needed to flip it over. So she was like, you have to finish. You didn't finish. So I'm like, okay. So that really kept me busy all day long and that was good. I don't like it when it's just like nothing to do, but yeah, it was just easy. I met a new girl. And she was more in the kitchen. I was more being a cashier. So she was making s'mores. She talked me through how to make s'mores. It seemed very easy. I made one batch of pralines as soon as I got there. So she trusts me. My manager trusts me with making pralines by myself. And that is good. But the new girl, well, she was just a girl I had never met before. She was just in the kitchen a lot, she knew her way around the kitchen, and I was like, okay. No, there were some customers when our manager went to the bathroom, stepped out, went to the bathroom, and we got a group of customers, and they ordered like some jelly rolls, and the girl, I'm not gonna say her name, the girl was like, I'll handle it. So she took the customers because I had to stay with the pralines. I couldn't move from the pralines, and she was like, oh, I don't know where this is in the cash. Where are the jelly rolls in the cash register and the POS thing and to ring them up? And I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, why are you asking me? I'm the last person that knows where anything is on there. So I was like, let me just call Andrea. So I called Andrea, and the customers are just staring at us like, what's going on? Like, why can't you find anything? And then Andrea like talked us through it over the phone. Come to find out, that girl, that was only her day 4. I'm like, girl, you're newer than me. But she was very quiet. She kind of like, we vibed. Even though nothing was said, we vibed. Because quiet people vibe like that. Like, I vibe off her quietness. Like, she's vibing off my quietness. Like, it's just a vibe. The other girl that I met on my first day, she was so loud and she has a big personality, but it was just like, because I wasn't matching her energy, she just kept on saying, dang, like, I guess you're just, I forgot the word she used, but it's like, because I'm not like boisterous and like voicing my opinion like loud and saying everything that comes to my mind, it's like throwing her off. Like, it's not, I don't know, it wasn't matching, but like, I can only have the energy that I have. I can't like go crazy. It's just, and we know I had a long night before my first day, so I didn't learn anything new. Just refilled a bunch of ice creams. I have a pet peeve of when I give people their ice cream, the test taste. One man yesterday touched my fingers as he takes the spoon out of my hand every time I gave him an ice cream, he touched me, and I just hated it. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna melt all this ice cream at one time, and it's gonna be no more ice cream, gonna be no more taste tests, gonna be no more samples, gonna be no more you, gonna be no more me. Like, just stop it. But whatever. Not everyone else is very like cautious about touching me. They make sure they don't touch me. I have on gloves, but they even just are very careful about just taking the spoon or taking the praline out of my hand. But this man was just like, and I'm like, okay, resigning effective immediately. This is my first time going at in the evening shift, so I'm going there at 4. And then I told you guys that I was looking for another job because these hours are very small. So honestly, I applied at Wawa because I kind of want to work somewhere that's open 24 hours so I can at least just have a way of making more money if I want to. Because there I can work early, I can work late, I can work overnight. I just need to get my money up so that I can like take care of my cat and stuff, and like pay down my debt. And then, you know, I'm not gonna work like that forever, but I just need to work somewhere that has more. That's why I'm not really like applying for evening places, because I like to work in evening restaurants, but I'm not really. I need the whole day and even some of the nighttime. I'm sorry I'm sweating, but I need a lot of hours right now to make up for the last 2 months of not working. And so what I did do, I was like, I really love makeup, I really love Sephora, I really love Ulta, but I was like, I just wish I could like stock stuff in the back. I'm so sorry, I'm so sweaty. I was like, I wish there was just a way that I could stock in the back. Not really working with a lot of customers, not really on the floor, not really making sales. But I never really seen like a stalker position for Sephora or anything. But the other day I saw, what is it? Like operations associate. And I was like, ooh, I can do that. I want to do that. Probably be better than working at Wawa. Probably won't be, of course, not as much hours because you won't be able to work overnight. But at least I would get a discount at Sephora, and that they have basically everything that I need. All of my necessities are at Sephora, so that's perfect. But yeah, I applied to both of them. I applied to a couple of those, but I didn't realize they had those. I'm like, that is literally perfect for me. I love makeup. I just don't want to be at the forefront and dancing around for the customers and whatever. But that's it. I'm heading into day 7. I'm only working 4 till 11:45, so it'll be quick and easy. I have cramps, and I don't have a single tampon or pad. I would never do this. Like, I never would be, and I have on khakis, so this shift might be very short. I never used to do this. When I was in high school, in my 20s, I never was like unprepared and forgetful like this. Never. I'm gonna try to search for like something in my purse. I was working like at the bar at my last job. This happened a couple of times, and the first time ever in my life I had to ask like a coworker for like a tampon. And then that was just my backup. Like, that happened 2 other times. And I'm like, girl, I never used to be like one of the girls who just was like, do you have a tampon? I never was like that. I was the one who passed them out. And now I'm like asking for them. But yeah, this shift might be very short. Khakis? And the first day? Bruh. I am tripping for real. Or whatever. I'm just gonna get in and get out and it'll be fine. I just won't like, I don't know, I won't do any heavy lifting. Who knows? Whatever. Okay, I'm back. I just have to say, today is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday in the evening. I don't have my schedule for tomorrow. So I don't know that I work tomorrow. Or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. And I just think that's crazy. I think it's crazy to not, like, give people their schedules. Cause how can I can't, if I wanted to make a doctor's appointment, if I wanted to have plans, I'm supposed to go to a wedding expo tomorrow. Signed up for it and everything, and I don't know if I can. It's like, that's a pet peeve. That's a pet peeve. Of course, it's not gonna make me quit, but it's not gonna make me not quit. Maybe I should bring it up. I'll just be like, hey, when do we usually get our schedules? Maybe because she hired a lot of people at one time, maybe she's just like struggling. But I don't know. It's just so inconvenient. Like we're giving you our time. You know, we're open for you. We gave you our days of availability, which I'm open any day, anytime. But just like have the decency to give us our schedule in advance so we can work around and schedule stuff around the hours that you scheduled us. I feel like that, come on. But yeah, that's it. Day 7. And I'm going in at 4 o'clock. This is my first time coming in for a night shift. So I'm gonna see how they close everything. So it should be interesting. The weird thing is I do work as a cashier, right? But I've never like counted any money, counted any drawer. Did a cash drop. I've just never, no one, I'm like, this is too easy. Locking up the money, all of that stuff was just like, when I worked at Marriott as a cashier, bartender, barista, I don't have to count all that money before I got it, after I got it, and have to get a special key and lock it up and blah, blah, blah. One time I took the keys home, had to come back so the other bartender could like unlock the boxes. It was just like so much. So I'm interested to know the process of how they're making sure everybody's, cause they're all kids, like everybody up here is almost in high school. So somebody has to be tracking this cash or like making sure the drawer is balanced. I realized that the other day. I was like, who's counting this at the end of the day? Nobody has said anything about count your drawer, make sure your drawer is counted. No one's counting anything. If we don't have to count it, I'm happy. But maybe it's something that they do at the end of the day. Cause I definitely don't count it in the morning. Unless the managers count it. That sucks for them. But yeah, we will see. We will see today. Here's today 7. See you guys in the next video.